Hello everybody, I'm in the kitchen and we're getting ready to make a coconut cream icebox pie. And I've got my coconut getting ready to toast it right now, and I'm going to toast it on top of the stove. You can toast it in the oven if you want to do it that way, and I can tell you later how to do that. But I'm going to toast mine on top of the stove because I'm going to get mine done a little quicker. I've got a graham cracker pie shell here. You can use graham cracker or a regular pie crust if you want to bake one and do that. And you need some coconut cream instant pudding. You need 8 ounces of cream cheese, some half and half, and 1/3 cup of confectioner sugars, and some Cool Whip. And I'm going to get this coconut toasted, and then we're going to get this pie on the road, guys. Okay, guys, my coconut is pretty well toasted. You can see there how it's got brown, kind of browned a little bit. You have to really be careful doing this because you got to stir it all the time, and you got to kind of stand over it. I'm going to try to put this out in a bowl now. To cool it down a little bit. I want to get it stirred up pretty good again. Now, let's put our toasted coconut right in there. And this is a cup of coconut. I don't know if I'll use the whole cup, but I've got a cup toasted there. Now, this is a finer coconut. I grind my coconut up fine. I don't like big chewy pieces of coconut. I like the flavor of coconut, but I just don't like the big stringy pieces of coconut. Okay, now, first of all, I've got my cream cheese right here in this bowl of warm water, and it's ready. So I'm going to dry it off just a little bit with my dish towel. Keep that water from getting in there. Let's see. Get my scissors. Somebody asked a while ago why I didn't wash my bowls and my spoons. Have you ever tried to make a video and wash dishes at the same time? If you did, you know how silly that sounds. I don't know, but sometimes I really wonder about people. Oh, mercy. Now we're going to put a 1/3 cup of powdered sugar in here. And I left my sour cream in here again. I forget it every time. Oh gosh. My refrigerator, if I get anything else in it, I'm going to squall. I got so much stuff in it. Now you don't need a lot of sour cream, just a little bit. About a tablespoon. About like that. And no, I'm not washing the spoon right now. My nose is itching. I must be going to have company. That's what my granny always said, you're going to have company. Now let's see, let's get the mixer. And now this new mixer, I have to put the thing in right. The blades have to go in certain ones. And I'm not real happy with the new mixer because it's just, I don't know, too hard to work with and doesn't go fast enough. We're just going to mix this up a little bit. Don't have to do it much. Then we're going to put 1 3.4 ounce. This is a small box of Jell-O coconut cream pudding. These are about $1.50 a piece. And you could use vanilla pudding or a cheesecake pudding if you wanted something you didn't want the coconut flavor in, if you thought it was going to make it too coconutty. That's why we put the cream cheese and stuff in there. That's why I do. I think it makes a much better pie. Now that was 3/4 cup of half and half. So now we're going to stir this, get this stirred up good. That's as fast as it goes. Maybe it's doing more than I think it is, but now I always taste. Pretty good. I think it needs just a little bit more sugar though. I really do. Let me pause you just a second. Okay, I decided against putting more sugar in it because this is sweetened coconut. So I'm not going to do that. And I'm going to measure this to kind of get an idea of how much I put in it. I'm putting 1/3 cup and then just a little bit more. Probably about a 1/2 cup. And then I'm going to try to see if it'll mix up pretty good. Now I'm going to get my Cool Whip out. And if you want to use heavy whipping cream and make whipped cream and do it that way, you can. I mean, if you don't want to use Cool Whip. But if you're trying to do this more sugar-free, use the unsweetened coconut, use the sugar-free coconut pie filling, and use the sugar-free Cool Whip. And that will make it a lot less sugar for somebody that's trying to watch the sugar. Okay, now I'm going to take out part of this Cool Whip here. And this is the extra creamy. I like it better in pies and in a lot of things. Doesn't seem like it's mixing up as well. I may have to add just a little bit of milk to it. Let me get me just a taste of it and see what it tastes like. You're not, if you're going to cook, you got to learn to taste the things. That's pretty good. Maybe just a little bit more Cool Whip. Get this mixed in there. An icebox pie can really be good if you make them and you add things to them to make them better. Rather than just taking instant pudding and plopping it down in the pie shell. Nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do. But to me, it's not near as good. Let's see. I always have to get my... Now, I'm going to put this in the pie crust. The toasted coconut gives it a more coconut flavor. And it's really good. If you like coconut. Now, if you don't like coconut, nah, you ain't gonna like this. And if you don't like coconut, well, I guess you're just at the wrong place right now. But I like the flavor of coconut. I just don't like to chew the big strands of coconut. That's what I don't like. Now, we're gonna get this pushed down in there. You kind of want to tamp it down a little bit to make sure it goes down in your crust and you get all those little air pockets out. Then once you get it tamped down, spread the top around to where you've got it kind of level on top. Now, we're gonna, let me wipe this spoon off. And I'm gonna use this spoon and put my Cool Whip on with. I'm gonna put just a little Cool Whip on top of it. And I'm just gonna, this is like called a naked pie. That means you don't go all the way to the edges. You go almost to the edges, but you leave just a little bit showing. That's called a naked pie. And naked cakes, you don't ice it completely. And I like naked cakes. And you want to just kind of get this a little boo bumpy on top. Now, where's my coconut? We want to sprinkle some of this toasted coconut on top of it. And I'm going to have extra coconut left, so I'm just going to put it in a airtight container and put it up here, and I may make another pie and use the rest of it. But now, here we go, guys. Look at that luscious coconut pie. Now, tell me that's not a pretty pie. I'll take a picture of it, and I will post a recipe with it, okay? Maybe just not right this minute, but as soon as I can. You all have a blessed evening, and those coconut lovers out there, make you a coconut pie. People will think you've slaved all day making this coconut pie. And it's taken us, what, about 5 or 10 minutes? So get all your stuff ready, make you a coconut pie. You all have a blessed day. Talk to you later.